So it's somewhere in here? The Chaos of the Masked Rider. I think this is one of the cases I picked up inside... Oh god, not here. I picked up at one of my offices. Yeah, meet the client at their office in Kamuro, 3rd floor of the building on Tenkaichi Street. Okay, 3rd floor. Got it. Oh god, remember this girls' bar? Oh no, we can't head in there this time. No. This is the place where we helped that girl Yosuke told us about. Was like, hey, help make her the #1 girl. And so we did. All right. He must be the guy. This is Kazuto Jumonji's office, so maybe it's him? Might you be Yagami-san?
Yep.
It's me. And you must be... Please, just call me Okazaki while we're out here. You never know who might be listening. Oh, very true. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Aruto. That's my real name, in fact. This is the face of the masked rider. Younger than I thought. Well then, Yagami-san, before we enter my workspace, I want you to promise me something. That you won't tell anyone what you're about to see.
Hmm?
What I'm about to see? Oh, very well. My lips are sealed. This way, please.
Hmm?
Okay, it's an office. What? What is this? This is an underground scam call center.
Huh?
I'm not sure I understand. All the works of Kazuto Jumonji are written by the tens of us here, including myself. Oh, okay, ghostwriters. In other words, Kazuto Jumonji isn't one person. It's a group of authors.
Huh?
Wow, a whole group. Really? Okay, well that makes sense. Also not really uncommon. That's how you write books in so many different genres at such an impossible pace. Yep. It's all due to the efficiency of 10 talented authors of different personalities, all writing at the same time. Sounds like some chot DDT to me.
I see.
A pretty neat trick. Oh, so this is the detective. Kamurocho detective at that. I bet he has a lot of good stories. Curious. Please have a seat, Yagami-san. Allow me to explain our request to you. Oh, this will be rich. So what's going on? This is a real surprise. So many people all writing as one person. Yeah, I don't know other groups like us, that's for sure. But truth be told, each one of us is a failed author. I mean, we all had a publishing debut, but never any success beyond that. Each of us nearly gave up our pens for good.
Huh.
So how did you come to work together? How else? Through social media. I launched an online community and ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors. And through our exchanges, we came up with the idea of joint authorship, so we tried it. And it worked.
I see.
That's interesting. And I hear your first effort was a smash hit. Yes, it was a masterpiece that none of us could have written on our own. It exists only because the tens of us worked on it together. Some of us come up with a clever twist, some of us are good at dialogue, and some of us are awesome at building plot. Okay, where each of us may be lacking in one area, together we can be a great author.
Either way.
Still, it doesn't seem possible for 10 people to write a coherent book. Yeah, never heard of group projects? Goddamn. Fucking 5 different people writing the same essay, and it's like, okay, now we got 5 different explanatory styles, 5 different types of explaining something, and then we got one person who's using fucking ChatGPT, and then 2 other people who are like international students, so they don't know what the fuck sentence structure is, and they have like 16 run-on sentences that I have to proofread, whereas the other guy is using like images and like colored words to make his fucking section longer, and he's making the periods he's making the period font 3 times bigger to pad his word length. Like, come on. I'm a college graduate, alright? I know all the tricks. I know all the stops. Don't try to fool me. Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people. It just depends on how you divvy it up. Why did I go on that tangent? I guess I'm just salty. What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can even work on multiple titles simultaneously. So as long as you do it right, this unique creative process ends up pretty productive. Exactly. I doubt any writer could do what we're doing. And I'm in charge of managing the members' schedules. which is something I'm great at. I'm used to being an editor. Oh, I used to be an editor, you know? A former editor, huh? Well then, time to ask some questions. Oh, let's see, can you edit my videos? That'd be great. I heard that some of your ideas were plagiarized. What can you tell me about that? Okay, so it was about half a year ago. We were in the midst of polishing a manuscript we had just finished. A new mystery novel came out, and it immediately became a hot topic because of this one trick which was depicted in the story. Thing is, it was nearly identical to the manuscript we were polishing.
In other words,
So another author beat you to the punch. Yeah, oh, and when we published ours later, we were accused of plagiarism.
does that mean?
Any chance it was coincidence? The contents just happened to be similar? That's pretty hard to imagine. Because it wasn't just the trick I mentioned earlier. It was also the setting, the structure, even the character traits. They were all almost exactly the same. Okay, well that just means one of the 9 people that are working on it are, they're whistleblowing. They're working for another company too. Well, okay, no, they're not whistleblowing. They're, fuck, what's the term? I forgot. Non-compete, but they're competing. Yeah, Umbra, you did a great job explaining that. Fucking press A. So too many similarities for it to be mere coincidence. Not if there are dozens of them like that. You can only say it was coincidence if there's one thing. Yeah. What the reader saw definitely could not be called a coincidence.
I see.
I get it. And it wasn't just that one book that plagiarized us. The same author put out 3 more books after that, in succession, all with ideas that were just like ours. I should ask about the author then, that's plagiarizing them. Okay.
By the way,
Can you tell me about the author you think is stealing your ideas? His name is Sugoroku Futaba. Okay, god damn it, Futaba. What you doing? Aren't you back in Akihabara? Buying anime figures? His first novel was published more than 10 years ago, and it was a decent hit at the time. Okay. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest, but after that his book seemed to go nowhere. People said he was just a one-hit wonder. Then all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder came out with a new book that turns into a famous bestseller. Right. That book was nearly identical to one of ours that we had yet to release. So, one after the other, Mr. Futaba continued to publish books that closely resembled what we were working on. All of them bestsellers. Now people think he's made his miraculous comeback. I mean, if you're so suspicious of this guy plagiarizing you, why not just sue him? I did think about that. But if we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kazuto Jumonji. I think it'd be hard for us to tell the truth in court while also hiding how we write, don't you? Yeah, probably would be. You know, it could be that the author is fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court and that's why he steals from you. If that's true, it would be completely infuriating. Ugh, unforgivable. Okay. Well, I heard you already asked other detectives to look into the matter. Yes, there have been 3.
does that mean?
What kind of investigations did they conduct? Oh, they looked for ways to hack us and whether our room was bugged. They tried really hard but couldn't find anything.
Huh.
None of them came up with anything. Nope. And yet our ideas kept being stolen. You really gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. This could be a tough nut to crack if the perps already evaded 3 different detectives. Okay. Thanks, that's all very useful info you provided.
Excuse me.
I'd like to proceed with the investigation by collecting even more info. Is it alright if I interview the other authors too? Yep, please do. That's great. Oh god, time for me to talk to 9 other people. I have social anxiety. I'm joking. As if. Huh. I have printer anxiety though. Goddamn, printers never work half the time. Let's go.
Excuse me.
Hey, excuse me, I'm a detective. It's me. Can I ask you a few questions? Oh, Yagami-san. Oh god, it's Hojo. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be back at the lab, Mr. Hojo Shinra? Okay, Takashi. In the word of Kazuto Jumonji, I do the science and military research, plus security for the office. Okay. I'm Ayame Sato, a research Western mythology and civilization. You might say I'm a fantasy buff. Okay. You're here to look into any spy activity, aren't you, Yagami-san? We've been taking measures against spies ourselves. Yeah? What kind of measures? We set up a hidden camera to catch anyone who tries to sneak in. We actually already had a security camera, but we felt one wasn't enough. After all, we were still getting our information stolen, and with locked doors too. At this point, we figured we just gotta outsmart the perp. So there was nothing in the security footage? Nope. And no evidence of a break-in either. And still, information was getting stolen. It's flippin' weird.
By the way,
Me? Have you taken any anti-hacking measures? Yeah, have you tried calling the cyber police? What's the cyber police? Good question. We don't talk about the cyber police here. Moving on. Of course, with so many leaks, we started keeping our writers' computers offline.
I see.
Okay, well that sounds like a good move. Any chance of a leak coming from memory devices which get taken outside? I doubt it. We strictly prohibit anyone from removing devices like USB memory sticks. I remind people of all that all the time too. I haven't gone so far as to search their bags though. I don't feel the need to do that. At the end of the day, we trust our members. No chance of information being leaked and no chance of any burglaries. Okay, thanks. But that's also just verbatim, right? Like, how do we know that for sure? What if the killer is you? Also, isn't this the same office where this is the guy that was like, bring me Kasai and Honda from the Keihin gang? And now it's an author.
Excuse me.
It's an author office. Let me guess, this guy, he makes the manga. Hello. Hehehe, this is going to be a masterpiece. I'm a genius. Once Manabe-kun gets into the zone, he can't hear anything. Talking to him right now won't do you any good.
Huh.
Oh, yeah? He's so skilled at fleshing out characters, just really breathes his life into them. This guy's gonna be awesome. And he'll provide a foil to the protagonist's weakness to boot. Nice. Oh shit, this guy's making Goro Akechi. Who knew the hero had this side to his character? It's like finding gold in the river. He does look absolutely full of life when he works. Honestly, he's a character himself. But to be unable to hear anything, that's another level of focus. Okay. That would probably be a hint as to who's the traitor here. We got 3 of them over here.
Excuse me.
Can I ask the rest of you some questions? Oh, Mr. Detective on the prowl. I'm Mikuru Machiyama, by the way, author of many a cell phone novel. You know, books originally written on a phone.
Yagami.
Oh, interesting. It's me. Nice to meet you. I'm Takada Ayuhara. I may not look it, but I used to be a screenwriter for the Dunce, the period drama. Yeah, I wrote episode 5 through 7. You remember the priest joke Nobunaga tells? Well, Ayuhara, maybe let's save the tour of your career for later. I'm Makoto Nishimura. And since we're sharing, I was mostly a light novel author. I made Death Note. I mean, what? So you here to ask us something?
Yep.
I am... It's me. I want to know if any of you have seen anything suspicious. Anything suspicious? No, I can't think of any. Me neither. Well, actually, there is one thing I noticed. I think Mikuru-chan changed her shampoo recently.
Huh?
What? Could it be you found someone special, Mikuru-chan? Ayuhara, please, enough with the near sexual harassment. Hey, by the way, is this a meeting space for you all? Yes, it's a nice place to get refreshed, especially because talking to young women can be so exhausting. I wish you wouldn't talk about this space like it's some cabaret club. We happen to use the space for actual purposes like idea meetings, and yes, even some random chit-chat at times. That's so true. We do lots of amazing brainstorming here.
I see.
Okay, so you all bounce ideas off each other. Oh yeah, Kazuto Jumonji wouldn't exist without these brainstorming sessions. We share our ideas, we play to each other's strengths, and we polish everything up for each other. In fact, we're doing that right now before you started asking your questions, and we'll go right back to it when we're done.
By the way.
By any chance, do these brainstorm sessions take place at the same time every day? Yep. Why not? Why do you ask? If details of your work are being discussed, those sessions are a chance for someone to eavesdrop. And it would be even easier if you guys meet at the same time daily. You've hit on something there. What a deduction. One that I've deduced myself. I've always thought this place is bugged. But it can't be. Don't you remember? They never found any evidence of that. Yeah, since 3 detectives already came and didn't find anything, it probably wasn't a bug. But if these guys are having regular idea meetings, surely a plagiarist would see this as an opportunity. Yeah. What the fuck? Is that a gun? What the? Is that a gunshot? Not again. That was probably the damn neighbor pranksters.
Huh?
Pranksters? Yep. Just a bunch of local kids lighting up firecrackers and making trouble. Probably playing cops in Yakuza. You guys remember the last time I heard firecrackers? It was when detectives were here. The detectives also thought it was a gunshot. Hehe. Not surprising a sound like that makes people think of gang warfare. Even with the Tojo clan gone, this is still Kamurocho. Firecrackers. Last heard when a previous detective was here. That's interesting. Okay. Is this like some sort of sign? And the last one. Looks like she's on the phone. I see. Can't make it, huh? Alright. Well, get some rest. Bye. Oh, hello.
It's Yagami.
It's me. I'm a detective. I'm Remi Makita. I'm in charge of the love stories, mostly. Sorry, you heard that? A bit embarrassing for me.
No.
No, I apologize. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I was talking to Masamichi Ichinose, one of the other members of Kazu... Did you say Ichinose? He's not coming to work today? No, he's kind of fickle. He has a habit of feeling down, so he's pretty absent. He likes to come in out of the blue and surprise us, only to take off for another 2 months.
Does that mean...
This guy's me. Does he have an actual illness? Perhaps. The kind of illness that makes you play games in your room all day.
I see.
Okay, don't call me out. That sounds difficult to deal with. Sure is. He's got the talent. Comes up with ideas nobody else could. Fresh worldviews, mind-blowing plot devices. He's good at unpredictable twists, too. If only he weren't so unstable. Sometimes he can just be in a slump for half a year. Maybe that's just how geniuses are. I don't know. I wish we could have a stable genius. A stable genius. Anyways, I'm sort of his caretaker for some reason. But I can't criticize him. If I were to ever chide him, even a little, go into a slump. What a handful. I can see you're having a hard time. Okay. So one guy who doesn't show up, love story, who's a caretaker, brainstorming sessions, guy who's really into making characters and can't hear anything, and 2 people that told me that there's no bugging, firecrackers going off for some reason when there's a detective here. I think that's all of them. Let me step back and figure out exactly what I know now. Chances seem pretty damn low that there's any wiretaps, hacks, or accidental leaks took place, so that leaves. How are things going, Yagami? Did you find anything?
No.
Nothing decisive yet. There's only one way I can think of the book's ideas to leak, and I suspect it's not because of an outsider. Should I tell Okazaki-san? It'd be careless of me to make claims without any evidence.
Either way.
Okazaki, are you sure there's only one member absent today? I see only 8 people here. Oh, really? Who's missing? I think Sanada-kun went up to the roof. Yeah, it's him. Alright, because I don't see him. Okay, so he went up to the roof. That's fine. I'll talk to him later. Okay. Do I head up to the roof? Yeah, okay. I mean, unless one of the authors is selling the info to competition. I wouldn't think so, though. You're Yagami, right?
Yep.
It's me. I'm going around asking everyone questions. Can I count on your cooperation too, Sanada? Questions? Of course, I'm happy to cooperate. My name is Kenichi Sanada. I'm in charge of structuring in Kazuto Jumonji. What do you mean by structuring? It's like drawing a blueprint of the story. I make adjustments to the ups and downs of the drama, and I set up the foreshadowing. Kind of understand, but not really. Okay, for example, changing the order of the episodes or making a character's backstory stronger. Little tweaks like that can make a big difference in how fun and readable a story is. So my role is to keep a bird's eye view of the whole story, to analyze where we can make these improvements.
I see.
Okay, I'm starting to get the idea.
Either way.
So, Sanada-san, have you noticed anything suspicious around the office lately? Suspicious? Actually, yes.
Huh?
Oh, really? Can you tell me about it? What's going on? Why is he hesitating? I should press him a little. Okay. This is your last warning. Speak up. Okay. Guess they just want me to talk to him again. Could you tell me what you saw that was suspicious? I'm not eager to share. It's not exactly something I want another person to know.
Please.
A detective is bound to confidentiality. I won't share anything you tell me with anyone. Trust me, bro. Fair enough. I'll tell you. I'm going to be totally straight with you, Yagami-san. I suspect one of the 10 writers is a spy.
Huh?
I believe someone on the inside is selling our ideas to someone on the outside. Can't say I wasn't thinking about that possibility, but...
Excuse me.
Sanada-san, is there a reason or any evidence that leads you to believe that? No evidence, but I do have a concrete basis for my belief. The truth is, a few members of Kazuto Jumonji are thinking about going independent.
Does that mean...
You mean start over as single authors again? Yes. They must have finally regained their confidence because of all the hits we've had as Kazuto. Now they think they can just go out on their own and write books that actually sell.
But...
So why don't they just do it instead of selling ideas to an outsider? What's the point of that? Well, we're in a situation where, what should I explain first? The members of Kazuto Jumonji have signed a contract that prohibits them from going independent for at least 5 years.
What?
A 5-year contract? That's pretty long. Well, the whole intent of the contract was that each of us would focus all our energy on Kazuto Jumonji. In exchange for accepting the severe restrictions, we'd all receive regular royalties. You don't have that type of thing as a single author, when you're at risk of enduring long moneyless periods in the publishing schedule, as well as your own slumps. I see, so that's another benefit of working in a group with other authors, right? Stability. Yes, a huge benefit, one which would disappear after they're independent from Kazuto. Remember, we envisioned all the works by Kazuto Jumonji to remain the property of Kazuto Jumonji, the corporate entity.
I see.
Right? So that makes it hard to strike out on your own. Yes, but if Kazuto Jumonji were to break up completely, that would be a different story. The contract stipulates that if such a thing were to happen, each author would continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. But here's what I now believe. One of the authors, wanting to be independent, is selling info to someone on the outside just to make us suspicious of each other. This author is trying to bring about the breakup of Kazuto Jumonji. And this is why you think the suspect has to be someone on the inside. I do. I'm not totally convinced, but the motive makes sense at least.
Excuse me.
So who are the members who want to become independent? That's a good place to start. I'm sorry, even after all I've just told you, I can't bring myself to sell out my co-workers. I understand. Yagami, I like the work we do as Kazuto Jumonji, and I don't think I could make it on my own. A breakup is something I desperately want to prevent, so I hope you can use your investigation to shine a light on the truth. I get it. You can leave the rest to me. Thank you. Well, it's a good thing this guy brought it up. I can rule him out immediately. The issues are pretty complex for this little group of authors known as Kazuto Jumonji. You done talking to Sanada-kun?
Yep.
Yep. We finished up just now. You know, Yagami-san, there was one thing I neglected to tell you. It might turn out to be nothing, but... Tell me, something trivial could turn out to be a clue in the investigation. Well, it's about an odor. An odor? Yeah. The authors have been complaining about a strange smell lately. It wafts in from nowhere and then disappears before we can track it.
Does that mean...
What sort of smell is it? I would say... oily. It smells like oil. Almost like if you left some meat out for a while, that kind of oily, rancid smell. It never comes during meals, and there's never trash or anything on the floor. We just don't know where it could be coming from. Yeah, pretty puzzling. Sorry, this probably has nothing to do with your investigation.
No.
All hints are valuable. I'll start paying attention to any smells in the air. Huh. Hope there are more good ones than bad. Okay. This is interesting. A mysterious odor, what could it be? That's a good question. What would smells have to do with this? Head back to the office. Okay, let me head back down. Whoops. Yagami runs way too quickly. Please feel free to look around the office. I already told the authors to keep out of your way. Okay, that's a nice TV you got there, though. Is it OLED? Alright, time for a good look around. The most interesting location is the meeting space where they exchange their ideas. They say no bugs or wiretaps were ever found, but maybe they missed something. And that unidentified odor. Hope I can actually find out where it's coming from. Okay. Oh, wait. They want me to summon the dog, really? Yeah, give me some time. Oh, yo, my dog. You guys don't...
I believe in you, buddy.
Okay, apparently they don't mind if I bring my dog in here.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, come on, dog. Show me, where's the smell? Small screw. No, not this. You got it?
Good dog.
Hey.
Very good dog.
Cigarettes. What? Are the cigarette buds bothering you?
Excuse me.
Okazaki-san, you allowed smoking in the office? That's rare these days. Yeah, some of the authors say they can't come up with ideas unless they smoke. I'm aware most offices ban smoking, but this is ours, so we're pretty lax about it. Of course, the non-smokers aren't crazy about it.
I see.
I get it. Is that also why you have the window open in December? Yes, the ventilation system never lets enough fresh air inside. Mikuru-chan, the young lady, opens the window at the start of every meeting, and then the authors smoke while we all talk.
Does that mean...
But wouldn't your voices leak outside? Isn't there a risk of someone overhearing? I doubt it. I mean, we're on the 3rd floor. Besides, we're not that loud, and the next building over is some distance away. Wow, he really doesn't worry about that. Okay, I think I'll look around the windows anyway.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, come on, dog, let's go. Come on, Ranpo.
Attaboy.
Oh, wait, oh, I got something. What is it? Something nearby? Okay. Let me see what's going on.
Suspicious.
Is that like a liquid? Air? Those stains. You were trying to show me those stains, huh? Wonder what they are. I just realized too, I'm bringing Ranpo all the way to Kamuro-cho. Just stole Kyoko's dog. Doesn't look like bird poo. More stains above the window too. Weird. Oh, like a spilt drink? Okay. This is the mahjong parlor right above. Okay, what's this hair? What's this? Looks like animal fur. Why is this here? Okay. Someone flying a pigeon out here? What were you thinking? You're not supposed to take Data home. But we're closing in on the deadline. Come on, just this once. No way. I've told you so many times. You know our ideas are being leaked, don't you? Of course, I know. You're not showing Data to anyone, are you? What do you mean? You were saying the other day how can you make it on your own now? What? I don't want to believe it, but... Come on, you two. Stop arguing. Yagami-san? Looks like your fears have come true, Sanada-sensei. The authors have all gone suspicious of each other. I've been able to trust them myself. Maybe the perpetrator really is among us. Not gonna make a joke. It's been, what, 4 years? Think I'm that immature that I would make a joke like that? Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. In any case, there's no more time to waste. I'll have to speed up my investigation. There's 2 more strange pieces of evidence I found. The animal fur and the smelly stains. The smell is really strong too. Maybe I should get Ranpo to sniff out its source.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, come on, dog. Find the source. Oh shit, it's out here.
Good dog. Very good dog.
Okay. Was that the AC? Huh? Does he want to go outside? Wait, what? All the way out here? You want me to go to the rooftop? Is something up there? Wonder what it could be. Only one way to find out. Alright. Bringing my dog onto the rooftop that has an open-ended rooftop. Can I fall down the roof with Ranpo? That'd be insane. That'd be crazy.
This way, huh?
Oh, fuck. Oh, I found something.
Doing great. got something? This
Something?
way, huh?
There it is. What's this? What's this? A cat food can? What's it doing here? This must be what caused the stains in the office. Are those stains could be emitting the smell? Okay. Sanada-kun, do you suspect your own teammates as well? I think there is a possibility. Or rather, it's the only possibility left after the process of elimination. What are you saying? We shouldn't keep turning a blind eye, Okazaki-san. We should confront the facts and expose the perpetrator before Kazuto Jumonji implodes from within. Sanada, are you saying... Oh, Yagami. Sanada, I think you can hold off on your big confrontation until you hear the results of my investigation. Huh? Did you find something?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think I figured out who the suspect's unique strategy. Really? The two stains in the office, the animal fur, and the can of cat food. The window that always opens during the idea meetings. And then there's the reason detectives couldn't find any wiretapes or hacks. I combine all these things, I've got enough evidence to expose the truth. Really? Okay, do enlighten me, Yagami, because I have not. I'm going to deduce the suspect's identity and how they did it based on the evidence. Firstly, the method by which the suspect was stealing information was... Listening device? No. Hacking? No. Spies? That's me. Looking in. Probably by looking in through the window. What, like a peeping Tom? How could someone do that on the 3rd floor? The suspect was likely watching from another location and reading your lips to figure out what was being discussed. Well, that sounds a little far-fetched. Do you have any proof or basis of your theory?
No.
I made it the fuck up, I guess. Of course not. Let's try this again. Okay. My bad. Listening device, spies, hacking. Oh, I get it. Listening device. Because they put it on the cat, and then the cat just stays there. That's what it is. Probably the suspect listened in. I understand your brainstorm sessions take place at the same time every evening. Okay, my bad, I'm dumb. So if someone were to use a listening device precisely at that time, they could steal your ideas for the next novel. Wait, hold on. There weren't any bugs. That's right, Yagami-san. Remember, 3 detectives came and couldn't find one bug. I don't blame them for not being able to find it. Because the bug only showed up when it was needed. It showed up. A listening device?
Yep.
Yep. The suspect thought up an ingenious way to bring it in here. You see, the key to solving this mystery was the marks left at the office. Marks? Those marks tell us how the suspect was calling his bugs. Sound of firecrackers. Method used to draw out the listening device. Draw out or draw in? Firecrackers. Because that meant that, oh no, detectives here. Hide all the evidence, basically. What? These firecrackers to call the bug? Or maybe... let me try this again. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Actually, the reason why is... I'm so fucking stupid. It's, well, I thought it was the firecrackers because it's like, oh no, you know, like we're about to be found out. Hide the evidence. Smelly stain. Draw out the listening device. What was the cat, right? I'm assuming it's that. Okay, guess we're not. Okay, we're skipping ahead, I guess. Draw out the listening device. Kind of forgot the context, but like the cat food, right? It's draw out the listening device, which was on the cat, right? Is that correct? Okay. There were strange stains outside the office window, and they smelled like greasy meat. Outside the window. I would know what those were. Luckily, I found the source of the smell, in a corner of the rooftop. Some of this. Oh, ew, is that shit, Yagami? God damn, you had that in your pocket? Bro, it's cat food. Yes, in all likelihood, the suspect dropped cat food from this can onto the protrusion right outside the window. It was that process which stained the outside wall. So you're saying this can of cat food is what called the bug?
Yep.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm saying. I also found evidence which reveals the suspect's identity. That's right. Animal fur. Huh? Is that fur? A tuft of animal fur. It was found near the stains of the wall. This fur is most likely from a cat. A cat? Are you saying a cat was spying on us?
Yep.
Yes, or precisely, a cat wearing a wire. Are you serious? And that's how they were listening in on our idea meetings? Yep. I know it's hard to believe. Come meeting time, our suspect would carry the cat up to the roof and drop the cat right outside the window. I mean, to drop the cat food. Imagine if it dropped the cat. You know, it's kind of ridiculous though, right? Because they gotta drop the cat food from the roof all the way down and land on that perfect little like beam area, right? And what if like they fuck up the landing? Oh, whoops. Good thing I prepared another can of cat food in case I fuck up. Then he would release the cat and direct it to head towards the food. Wait, hold on. Do you really think a creature as apathetic as a cat could be baited like that?
No.
Maybe the owner kept the cat hungry beforehand so it would leap at the sight of food. Yes, that might do the trick. Cats are snooty, but not so snooty they can ignore real hunger. Meeting space is near the window, which is close to where the bait was placed. Moreover, you've been keeping the window open to let the cigarette smoke out. With the bug cat sitting right outside, your conservations were leaking like a broken faucet. I can hardly picture this. Okay, well I have an objection to make for this. Okay, how did the suspect then get rid of the empty canned food can? Right? Because obviously they would need to dispose of the can to not draw suspicion, because, you know, like what if anyone looked out the window and saw, what the hell, what is there an empty cat can food can, just a can, okay, doing outside on the windowsill, right? Like it makes no sense. Like, why is that there? On top of that, every time that the cat would be spying too, the cans would accumulate on the windowsill too, which would draw even more suspicion. So like, what? And it would also make the smell even more worse, because the additive smell would just pile up given each can. Is this getting too real for you? Yeah, trust me, it is for me too. But it's a video game. There's still something I'm not convinced about, Yagami-san. Our meetings can get pretty long. Even if the cat were well trained, wouldn't it just get up and walk away after it's eaten its food? Mm-hmm. Yep, I wondered about that too. My best guess would be sleep medication. Sleep medication?
Yep.
The owner might have spiked the food with sleep aids. Okay, now we're just making shit up. I don't even know if that's true, but okay. I've heard you can ask a vet for a prescription. You really think the perpetrator would go that far? Yes. Sure, you could just hung a listening device from a string or something, but think about it. A device on a string will eventually be seen, but if someone just sees a sleeping cat, who would care? You have a point. Nobody would even think to shoo a sleeping cat. It's a weird trick, but it's simply a new and highly effective way of hiding in plain sight. Now, having said that, if a detective were to come and investigate, the suspect would still want to keep a bug from being found. And if the cat were just outside the window, it would set off a detective's bug detector. Right, and yet the bug detector was never set off by anything, let alone a cat. We even had a detective come in immediately after the idea meeting once. How could it never have been found?
Yep.
Our suspect probably had a way to chase the cat away if needed. I believe he did that even today in the time that I've been here. What? The measure taken by the suspect to chase away the cat? Oh. Is the firecracker. Holy shit, this poor cat. Not only does he get baited to the degree of being hungry to do like acrobatic gymnastics to get to the windowsill, once he eats the food, he then gets drugged to sleep, only to be awoken by fireworks. Damn, whoever this person is, they're a fucking piece of shit. Holy crap, this is like animal abuse ×3. And I don't even like cats, honestly. Okay, I don't hate cats, but like I don't like cats because it's just they shed everywhere, and I have anime figures, so it's like and cats like the taste or smell of polyvinyl chloride, so cats and me, we wouldn't meld well, but hey, cats are cool. All right, that's true. Cats are cool. They have cool eyes. I understand they went off and surprised the other detectives who came here before me. That's true. Now that you mention it, whenever a detective shows up, the suspect sets off firecrackers to wake up a sleeping cat. Ah, if the cat can also be put in a shallow sleep by adjusting the medicine dosage, it would certainly awaken and hide from the noise. That's true. I used to take sleeping pills myself, but I was startled awake by an earthquake alert.
In other words,
Now then, all this leads me to the following conclusion. The suspect was someone on the outside. I mean, that, like, yes and no, right? What if they had an accomplice? That could very well be true too, right? Someone could set off the fireworks and could also, set the cat and food all in motion, while another person could be inside, but I guess we're leaning towards the outside because they set off the firecracker. The suspect was someone on the outside, because anybody on the inside wouldn't be able to obtain info without the need of a bug. Sure, that makes sense. Are we in agreement? We are. The suspect had to be near this building as he spied on you. He had to be able to chase the cat away with a firecracker. Okazaki, your idea meeting is scheduled to start now, isn't it? The suspect might be nearby, checking in on what we're doing. Preparing to listen in on the idea meeting. Man. Oh, well, they made it obvious. Oh, shit. Meow. Kind of a scaredy cat, ain't ya? Wait, what? Okay, we got him now. Oh, I thought we were gonna have to guess who was the guy, but he just ended up showing himself. Okay. Oh fuck. I was getting kind of sleepy, honestly. That's why. My bad. Oh, this is an interesting route. Okay, just the staff members looking at me like they do not care. I just jumped out of the restaurant. All right. Well, I certainly didn't expect an actual detective side case. This is honestly rare. I think we only had one of these in the original game. Whoa, what the fuck? Almost became roadkill right there. This was pretty cool. No combat, just straight up investigation work. Oh. Bam.
hold up.
Now get back here. Also, where'd the cat go? You better not have harmed the cat. Nice try. Watch the... Okay. Good hit, Yagami.
You won't get away.
Really nailed him.
Give it up already.
You must be the guy that likes staying home. The only author that didn't show themselves then.
Hey.
So you're the one who's been spying on the office of Kazuto Jumonji. I don't know what you're talking about. No, really. This pile of shit had your fingerprints on it. You didn't think to wipe them off. What? I can hand this over to the police, you know? Yeah. Damn it. Of course, I don't actually have any fingerprints, but this isn't a courtroom, so... I think I'm allowed a little bluff here. Time to give up and admit your crime. Forget it. Give me back that cat food can. Okay, it's not just me. Saying cat food can is complicated. Alright. Do it. Bam. Switch it up. Oh, actually, he's by a wall, right? So let me do this. Wait, get up. Do this. Punch. Bam. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done that one. Hey, look, it's Shono's lab. What the fuck? This guy threw sawdust in my face. You want to get bent that easy? Okay. Oh god. Can't see anything because I'm confused. One more? Get a wall finisher. How about that? Okay. Okay. Leg twist. Just to get a nice little finisher. It's the only combat you'll see this episode, probably. Well, we certainly broke his arm. He'll never write again. Ah, okay, I'm sorry.
Hey.
So who are you? Were you stealing the writer's ideas? Is your name Sugoroku Futaba? Yakami-san, did you catch the... Ah, it's you.
Hmm?
You know this person? Yeah. This is Wataru Tenjinbashi, our editor in charge. Okay.
Huh?
The perp was your editor? Well, former editor to be exact. What do you mean? It was our editor until about a year ago, but we asked for him to be reassigned because he caused some trouble.
Does that mean...
What kind of trouble? He advertised a new book on social media without our consent before we'd even decided to publish it. We were still working on the plot points, none of which had been made public. So your own editor leaked classified info. And then the readers were expecting this great novel when we didn't even know how or if we were going to complete it. This guy even disclosed a surprise twist in the story in an effort to save his marketing campaign. And in the end, we had to scrap that novel and start another one from scratch. So that's what happened. Well, it's your fault. All this is your fault. Excuse me? What? After all of that happened, you decided to release your Sleeping Detective series with another publisher. The editor-in-chief hated me for losing a featured author. He stopped giving me work until I had no choice but to resign.
No way.
You took out your frustration by stealing their ideas and selling them to unknown writers? A writer in a slump will pay anything for good ideas. And I'm sure this man took full advantage. So what are you going to do to me? Well, leave it up to the court to decide what you'll be charged with. No. That's right, bitch. Crime never pays. Until it does. Until it doesn't, then. Thanks so much, Yagami-san. I'm just glad we were able to catch the perp. Sanada-kun, are we good now? Okazaki-san, you should know that I recognize your talent, but I cannot condone distrusting your teammates. Ugh. I know that some of the authors are looking to go independent. I also know that worries you. I'm sorry, Ever since the plagiarism mess, the teamwork in Kazuto Jumonji has been in shambles. We have to start making improvements. And that starts with trusting our members and working as one. And I count on you for that, Sanada-kun. Yes, of course. Wow, friendship. How beautiful. I think I'm looking forward to his next book. Wow. That was a surprisingly, Oh, sick. Nice. Got a fucking skill. Hell yeah, that's the best kind of reward, honestly. Where is it? EX Dagger Break. When an enemy attacks with a dagger-like weapon. Ooh. That is very nice. Okay. Hell yeah. Anything else I can get, meanwhile? No, these are just other skills. Alright. And now are they just chilling here? Oh yeah, they're just chilling here now. Well, that's cool. Alright. Well. Not too much time left in the episode, but I think it's enough time for us to get to the next location, though. Oh, speaking of which, I should feed my cats, too, while I'm at it. Since I'm here. Hey guys, what's up? You can have the cat food I left in my back pocket. Hey,
Name, huh?
your name is, Snowball. Sounds obvious. Offer food. You can have the deluxe. Oh, she loves it. Oh, I got a present. Extract. No, I don't want that. Fuck. Give me a goddamn book. That's what I want. Can I go into Stardust? I cannot go inside Stardust. What a shame. Okay, we got one more sub-story over here, which is the stalker situation. And then that should be everything. We'll check the Yagami Detective Agency as well after we do this side case, because that might proc more story or more side cases that I might be missing on. I'm pretty sure I can't pick up any side cases at Tender, but since I'm here, I might as well check too. Tender doesn't really have a plot purpose in this game, so no. But Mari is here. That's pretty funny. She just never leaves this place. All right. And they completely closed off Little Asia for this game, so no Little Asia. Which is surprising because you can go to it in Yakuza 7. And this is where we met Sugiura. Classic. And that's Sonic 10, the place where Kamuro stayed at during the first case. I have a strangely good memory. Okay, so I'm looking for a stalker. Oh, there he is.
Suspicious.
What is going on here? Well, it's pretty obvious. What's that guy doing? Maybe he's the alleged stalker?
Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing there? Can't you see? She's taking off her clothes. I'm getting to the best part. Shut up. Ah, are you the police? No, I'm not the police. I'm here because people are talking about you on chatter. Talking about me on chatter? What's going on? Sir, could you please come down so we can talk? I don't like shouting. If you're not the police, who are you? This is who I am. It's me. Yagami, that's not how you present a business card, okay?
Yep.
You're a detective? There were rumors about a stalker all over social media. I thought maybe there was something going down. They thought I was a stalker? Oh boy. Well, what have you been doing up there all day? I'm the owner of that building over there. My name is Daichi Kiba. And no, I don't have a fucking business card like you do.
Huh.
Do you have proof you own that building? Sure, right here. That's me on the homepage, see? No plastic surgery.
I see.
Yeah, okay. So you were, what, monitoring the building that you yourself own? Why? Well, it's a little complicated, but it seems someone's been breaking into our buildings. An invisible burglar at that. Okay, this I gotta hear. An invisible burglar? What the hell? I gotta ask more about that. Okay, so this guy is the landlord, so he owns this entire oh, also, I wonder if... Oh, the cat cafe is still there. Nyan Nyan. Please tell me I can go up there. I can, yes. No, I can't go into the manga cafe anymore, though. Can I go into the cat cafe? No, I can't go into the cat cafe. Doesn't exist in this game. Okay. There's no cats in there anyways. And I can't go in here either. But I can go to the 4th floor, right? Yes, the Kyode clan. I see, I see. This is where we fought Shioya. Good times. Alright, let's talk to the guy now. Kiba-san, I'm a detective, so I may be able to help you. If you tell me a little more about this invisible burglar you're trying to catch. I don't know, isn't it pricey to hire a detective? I can't pay you much.
No.
Don't worry, I won't charge you. I'm curious enough about this to do it pro bono. If I do solve the case, why don't you consider hiring us in the future, okay? Sounds like a good offer to me. Deal. Now I should ask Kiba for more details about the case. Okay, apparently we're doing free jobs now. Like I said, that's my building, and one of the tenants is a firm that's renting out a whole floor. And there's been a series of burglaries there.
Oh.
What was stolen specifically? Money in the safe was just slowly dwindling. Plus, the employees' wallets were disappearing. Hell, even snacks in the fridge were getting mysteriously eaten.
Huh.
So a variety of things have been stolen over time. That's strange. Any idea on who the suspect is? Well, the CEO of the firm is convinced it's someone on the outside. He doesn't seem to like the idea if it could be one of his employees. Of course, that's understandable. Reasons for monitoring. See why the tenant's so concerned, but you're going above and beyond by watching for the burglar yourself? Well, that's because I personally guarantee the building's security for my tenants. And now that there have been multiple break-ins, I've been getting more complaints.
In other words...
Ah, so you want to catch the suspect yourself and you're willing to watch your building from morning till night to do it. Well, actually I just started this morning. I can't believe word got around so fast. Okay. The building's security. Still think it was a good idea to guarantee the security of the place. Of course. I mean, if anyone had tried to break in, the security system would have been tripped. I've got security cameras in the hallways, all that stuff. But there's never been any stranger in the footage.
Does that mean...
If that's the case, maybe it is someone on the inside. Perhaps. But there was this one incident when the employees were in a meeting and every single one of their wallets was stolen. If it were an inside job, why would everyone's wallets be stolen? Sounds strange at first, but the thief could have taken his own wallet to avoid being suspected. That's true, but apparently they checked everybody's bags right after the theft. Nobody had those stolen wallets. Any possibility they were carried out before the bag check? Or maybe hidden in a place for retrieval later? That's also a classic practice, right? Like you go to a store, right, and you place something that you're going to steal in like an area closer to an exit or at a strategic location, and then at a certain time when it's busy you would retrieve that item and then walk out of the store or whatever. How do I know this? Because people in high school, they told me that that was the strategy that they used to steal stuff. It was called like, I think they called it like replacement or whatever, because you would just relocate an item in the store to a more strategic location, and then you would mark that item and then you would take it, you would basically steal it at a certain time of the day when things got busy, whether it's like a valuable item or it's some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of like busy period where you'd be in like a blind spot because of the people crowding a certain area of the store or whatever. I know, high schoolers are crazy, right? Fucking like, I don't know, people like to brag about the bad shit they do. Human nature, I guess. Couldn't be me. Alright, in fact, nobody's in the security footage from the time of the theft at the time of the bag check. They looked around the entire floor but couldn't find the wallets.
I see.
I see, so the possibility of the theft was an employee is pretty low. That's why you're thinking the perp is somehow invisible, because nobody showed up on camera. Yes, I know how ridiculous it sounds.
Excuse me.
What if I look around that floor myself, Kiba-san? Look around. Do you think it would help you find the thief?
Yep.
Sure. Or at the very least it'd be useful in some way. Very well. Let me ask the tenant. I mean, I have a feeling it's going to be an animal. One, it steals everything, so it steals not just wallets and money, but also fucking food. Like, what? Yeah, you know, and it's kind of like the whole like greed law, right? The more you take, the more traces you leave, the more chances of you being found, right? So if he's going to steal the money and then the wallet, well, why steal the food? If anything, that's going to leave more traces, right? So you got the green light. They want you to continue conduct an investigation. Glad to hear it. Let me know whenever you're ready. I'll take you to the floor in question. Okay? This might actually be quite short, so let's just see if I can wrap this up, well, or at least continue this. You get a little extendo episode. Sakarazaka-san, thanks for allowing us to investigate. You're gonna find out who the burglar is, right? Yes. It's him. The great detective. He's gonna solve our mystery. How can we just not look confident? Oh, great detective, you say? I certainly will do my best. Please feel free to do what you need to do for the investigation. I had the employees go on a break. Thanks. Can I ask what the company's business is? Consumer credit. I think there was a different firm here before. Are they a new tenant? Yeah, I remember we investigated here before. Must mean you have a lot of cash on site. Yes, I'm sure that's what the burglar is after. In fact, money's been stolen from our safe a few times already.
Does that mean...
And I presume that safe is locked and kept secure. Of course. No one outside the company would be able to open it. But supposedly it wasn't an inside job. The mystery deepens.
Excuse me.
Can you tell me more about precisely when the burglar strikes? It happened late at night after operating hours, or very early morning, except when the floor is mostly empty, because the employees are in a meeting. Where's your conference room? We rent one out since our own office is tiny. It's in the building next door. Interesting. So the burglar attacks are not just at night, but also during a short amount of times where the floor is effectively unoccupied. Okay. Yes, which is really strange because we lock all our doors and we even have security cameras at the entrances.
By the way,
Do you have security cameras in the work area? No, I did consider it, but in the end, I decided against monitoring the employees.
I see.
I understand that. Well, let me look around the floor. I'll let you know if I find anything. Please do. Thanks so much. Okay. I mean, if nobody needs access to the safe besides this guy, the manager, right? Then wouldn't the fingerprints of the burglar be on the safe? Unless they're wearing gloves, but they didn't specify that either. Okay, let's look at every nook and cranny on the floor. Report to Sakurazaka. My detective gadgets might come in handy. Alright. What is this? Ice cream? Is this a bug bomb? Looks like the kind that produces smoke. Yeah, sadly we seem to have some in the attic. Big ones too. I thought I could set it off with the employees weren't around, but I totally forgot about it. Obviously I'd have to stop company operations while it releases smoke. True, and these produce a lot of it. I would like to use it soon though. We've just been so busy, it was never a good time. Yeah, roaches in the attic can be pretty annoying office mates. What the fuck? Did not sound like a roach. That's pretty loud, like from something really big. How could it be roaches? Oh. I don't think I want to know what's up there then. I really don't think I want to know, honestly. Roaches at the top. Also, I guess that would explain who's eating all the food. Could be the roaches. Food garbage? It looks like... What? Again, I've been telling everyone to put their trash in the trash cans. Again, so this happens often. Well, it's been happening more than often recently. Seems we have some untidy people. But you don't know exactly who. Well, whoever fucking sits at this desk, how about that? Okay, more roach exterminator. Nothing suspicious on the desk by the looks of it. Okay.
Hey.
A katana. Oh, that's related to a hobby of mine. What is this, a Yakuza office? Is it real? You bet. It cost an arm and a leg at the pawn shop. So it's very expensive and yet it wasn't stolen, huh? Good point. I never even thought about that. It could easily be sold for good money at a pawn shop, so why wasn't it stolen? Well, I guess the roaches don't care too much about the katana. Oh, what's this? Oh. Fucking roach exterminator again. Okay, and that's the chip bag. Well, the chip bag is probably attracting the roaches, so that it probably explains the food problem, the food going missing. As for the safe, well, the roaches probably they probably eat the money. There. This looks like a solid built safe. Yes, our security is top notch, but someone still manages to snatch money from it every now and then. Yes, it is puzzling. Who knows the passcode? A limited number of people like myself and my secretary, and I can't imagine any one of them stealing. Okay. But what if... Anything else?
What the?
Fridge? You have a refrigerator? Yes, for the employees. Oh, that reminds me. Some of the employees get their food stolen too. I heard their snacks were eaten. Yes, like their pudding or ice cream cups, or even the bento box leftovers. Guess the burglar works up an appetite when he's robbing the place. Something weird is going on. Let me see, can I hear the roaches?
There it is.
There's the roaches. What's that noise? A mouse stomach growling? No, no way a mouse stomach sounds like that, which means... What is that stain? Oh, it's a hand. Wait, what's that? Handprints? Why would there be a human handprint up there? Something the matter, Yagami? Sakarazaka-san, that's the inspection hatch of the ceiling, right? There looks to be handprints on it. What the? Well, that's kind of creepy. Mind if I open it? Not at all. Alright. Don't tell me there's a person up there. Now then. Huh? It won't open. Maybe something's stuck in there? That's strange. It opened when a serviceman came here not too long ago. That sound, I don't know if it's a mouse or a roach, but it's gotta be a huge one. No, it's a fucking person, that's why. Yagami, have you finished looking around? I think so, and I think I have all the clues I need. The culprit is literally up there still, that's why they're not on the cameras. I think I've got a good idea now. The food garbage on the floor. Employees' leftovers and desserts being eaten. Ceiling hatch not opening for some reason. Strange sounds coming from the attic. Expensive katana that was never stolen. I think I know who the invisible burglar might be.
Excuse me.
Sakarazaka, Kiba. I know who the culprit is. Really? It's you! Wow, so who's our invisible burglar? Yep. The invisible burglar was... Yeah, they're still up in the attic. Culprit. Still up in the ceiling. As we speak. Huh? Right now?
Yep.
Yep. Just listen. Yeah. Here, take my take my speakerphone. What was that? That sound. I thought it was just a big cockroach.
No.
That's too big to be a roach. I think the burglar is living in your attic. The burglar lives here?
Yep.
Correct. That's why he had no need to go outside, and why he was never caught on camera. I'm betting he took the cash and the wallets up to the attic. And the only reason the expensive katana wasn't stolen was because he couldn't take it up. What do you mean?
If I have this right.
Well, it'd be hard to maneuver it through that tiny inspection hatch, and if the attic ceiling is low, it wouldn't even fit up there. Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna guess the food went missing because the burglar came down whenever he got hungry. He's probably been using the toilet on the floor as well, just like any tenant. My goodness, so the burglar has just always been here, even as we were working.
Yep.
Yep. Must be one quiet fellow to avoid getting caught. As for who exactly it is, well, why don't we have him come out right now? Him come out? How? I can think of a few ways. We might be able to use that. Yeah, the bag of potatoes in the refrigerator. Yeah, he'd come out for that. We can lure the culprit down from the attic with this. How exactly? Oh, why they're my favorite brand. Ruffles all dressed. Kiba-san, weren't you watching this floor from the building across the street since the morning? Yes, I was. During that time, you never saw the culprit on this floor? No. Oh, do you think he knew that I was watching?
Yep.
It's possible, but in any case, it means our burglar hasn't come down to steal any food today. So there's a good chance he's hungry, which means he might be able to lure him out with something tasty. Oh yeah, he should be really hungry. Yeah, well, he's not gonna come out now that you said that, Yagami. He can fucking hear you, okay? But Yagami-san, what if he's listening into our conversation right now? Yeah, you can't expect him to come out if he is. That's a very good point. We can hear his stomach growl. Surely he can hear our voices. I suppose that's true. Shit. In that case... yeah. Eat the roach exterminator. Yes. Let's use this to smoke him out. The bug bomb? Oh, I get it.
Yep.
Everyone's out of the office now anyways, so let's take out one giant cockroach. It says it's harmless to humans. I'm sure it won't kill him. Hehe. Well, now I'm looking forward to how this turns out. Oh god, we're about to gas this guy. Oh my god. Ugh. Holy smokes. Damn it. Oh.
No way.
Just as we suspected, we smoked out a giant roach. Uh, uh, huh? Wait. You're Mita-kun, aren't you? Hi there, sir.
Hmm?
You know each other? Yes, this is Goro Mita. I asked him to leave the company about half a year ago.
Huh?
Leave the company? So he used to work here? Mita-kun, I want an explanation. Why are you living in the attic? Because your chips are so tasty. After I was fired, there was no way I could pay the rent, and I knew at my home I'd get hounded by the debt collector. Seriously?
Seriously?
You've been living up there all this time since you were let go? Yes. The night I was fired, I decided to stay and never leave the office. That way, the debt collectors can't find me. I can eat anything in the fridge, and I can stay warm thanks to the heater. I don't believe this. There was never a need for you to break into the office because you just never went outside, huh? That's why the security cameras in the hallways never caught you, and why the alarm never went off. Well, of course, as great as our security system is, it can't do anything if there's no actual burglary.
Hey.
Were you also the one stealing wallets and taking money from the safe? You did know the passcode, didn't you?
Hey.
Hey, speaking of, where's the money? It's up in the attic. I couldn't take it out of here because I knew I'd be caught on camera. Bring the money down now. I want to check if it's all there. Yes, sir. What was the point of him stealing the money, though? He couldn't even use it because he can't get out of here, right? Like, what he's gonna pay for, huh? Pay for the fucking roaches? It's like, he's pay the roaches. Did you count the money, Sakurazaka-san? Yep, it's all there. Found all the employees' wallets, too. Glad to hear it.
By the way.
Now then, what next? Should we call the police? No, we got the money back, so we don't need to get— what the fuck? Alright, here comes the sob backstory. And the firing, it really was because of things the company did, not him. I actually have been feeling pretty bad about it. What?
Huh.
Alright, that's your decision, Sakurazaka-san. Thank you for not calling the cops, sir. And I'm sorry. Mita-kun, I had a reason for letting you go instead of someone else when times get tough here. I let you go because I was sure you could land another job. You're still young and full of potential. Well, certainly doesn't look young. Looks like fucking Santa Claus. Homeless version. Full of potential. Me? But all I did was do mistakes. Only because you could carry the workload of 3 people. It was no wonder you made mistakes. You really think that? Yes. Of course, that doesn't change the fact that you and the company have done selfish things. And it may upset you to hear this coming from the guy who fired you. But you can rebuild your life. I know you can. Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Also, don't steal again. You piece of shit if I catch you again. I'm about to say. Thanks so much, Yagami-san. I'm so glad our case was resolved. Sure was a surprising one. I would never thought a former employee would stay in the attic after he got fired. I think I never would have noticed. This isn't much at all, but it's a token of our gratitude. Okay, great. More money that I don't need. Better get going now. Our agency is always looking for work, so if you have any issues, don't hesitate to reach out. Absolutely, I'll let everyone know about the great detective, Takayuki Yagami. Oh, nice. Just another great side case. Oh my god, and a fucking worthless extract. I don't need your extracts. What I need is more side cases, though, which we will check back on the agency next time.